Welcome to this visual guide for Queen of Shadows, Book 4 in the Throne of Glass series. This video is designed to help you picture the world of the book more clearly while you read. There are no plot spoilers here. You will hear names, locations, and descriptions of objects that are part of the early setup, but I will not be discussing the story. If you want to go in totally blind, this is your cue to head out. With all that out of the way, buckle up. In the previous guide for Heir of Fire, we saw the world open up into Wendlin. It was sunlit, ancient, and colorful. Queen of Shadows pulls the camera back to Otterlin, specifically to the capital city of Rifthold. The visual tone shifts immediately. It is tighter, darker, and more physical. We start at the top, with the court polish. The glass castle, think of high shine and cold palettes. Everything inside is bright, too quiet, and feels like it throws sound back at you. Picture long, shining corridors with hard reflections off glass and polished surfaces. Public squares in the city are dressed in forced celebration, red and gold ribbons and streamers, but the mood underneath stays grim. The king's rooms have a very specific visual signature: red and gold glass doors and crimson marble floors. At the far end of the council spaces, place the glass throne. It is a cold, expensive, and dangerous environment. When you drop from the castle to the streets, the book gets more physical. You should be seeing rainy cobblestones under boots and smoke from cooking fires. The docks have a specific look: wet wood planks, fish guts, barrels, and run-down inns. The air here does not smell like spice anymore. It smells like rot and stagnant river water. People walk with their collars up against the wind. Rooftops matter a lot in this book. Picture characters watching the city from above. You will see the shape of public punishment platforms in the squares, surrounded by crowds that know they have to keep moving. Let's dive deeper into the lower parts of Rifthold. First, you have the vaults. Picture a subterranean pleasure hall that runs hot. It is packed bodies, cheap cold ale, and fighting pits as background noise. The doors are heavy and can be locked to turn the whole place into a trap. Then you have the Shadow Market. This is built directly into the riverbank of the Avery River. To see this, picture climbing down half-rotted stairs from the docks into the embankment itself. Inside, it is a series of tunnels and alcoves cut into stone. The main path is one long stone quay. The standout visual detail here is the hanging lanterns made of colored glass. They look decorative, but the rest of the setting reads like contraband, blades, and damp stone. The rebel side of the story has a working-class, practical look. Their primary base is an unremarkable two-level wooden warehouse. Inside, it is stacked with crates of ink, tall enough to create aisles you can disappear into. There is a big rolling door on the ground floor, and a separate door painted green that leads to a small, basic apartment. It is a safe house that looks like a normal work building from the street. Movement between these places happens through tunnels and sewers, damp stone walls, water-slick floors, and voices kept very low. The assassin world returns through Arabin Hamel. His territory, the Assassin's Keep, looks like money and threat in the same room. Picture a grand marble foyer, glass chandeliers, and vaulted ceilings. The floors are so polished you can see your reflection. There are heavy velvet curtains and wood-paneled offices. On the surface, it smells like fresh flowers and baking bread, but it feels like there is violence sitting right underneath the floorboards. While Rifthold is wet stone and glass, Morath is rock and bad air. This is a mountain fortress. Indoor scenes here usually feature dark stone walls and meeting rooms with a black glass table, the kind that reflects your face like oil. Outside, you have bare rock and jagged peaks. The book hints at things carved deep into the mountain, catacombs where you can hear screaming and roaring echoing through the stone. It is an oppressive, heavy environment. Now for the main cast updates as they appear in this book. Aelin Galathynius leans hard into disguise early on. Picture her with her hood up. Her hair is dyed dark and shoulder length at the start. Later, it is short enough that braiding it is a nuisance, and the front pieces slip loose. Her gear is practical: a cloak, knives, and an assassin suit with a spring-loaded forearm blade hidden under the leather. Rowan Whitethorn maintains his tall, fey warrior build. His identifier is the silver hair and the black tattoo that starts at his left temple and runs down his neck and arm. Dorian Haviliard has a court-perfect surface, fine clothes and sapphire eyes. However, you will notice black stone imagery around him now. Look for a dark collar or ring that looks like polished onyx and seems to pull light into it. Cael Westfall has the captain's look, but it is worn down. He spends most of his time in practical combat clothes, usually in the rain, on rooftops, or in cramped back rooms instead of the bright halls of the castle. Aedion Ashriver is a wide-shouldered soldier with golden hair and turquoise eyes with a gold core. He looks like a battlefield commander who has been dropped into city warfare, clean lines and weapons always ready. Lysandra has a quick visual shift. She wears elegant gowns, but in toned-down colors like rust and red. Look for velvet cuffs, gold buttons, and manicured hands. She uses her appearance like armor. Manon Blackbeak has white hair and iron teeth and nails. In Morath, she is in flying leathers with weapons within reach. Her mount, Abraxos, stays close in outdoor shots, so keep the scale of a massive wyvern in your mind, even when she is standing still. We also have a few crucial new and returning faces in the mix. Arabin Hamel, the king of the assassins, brings wealth and threat into every room. Look for his aristocratic face, shoulder-length auburn hair, chilling silver eyes, and exquisite tunics that hide a lethal fighter. In the shadows of Rifthold, we meet Nezran Falik, a rebel city guard with sleek dark hair and coal-lined eyes, who exudes a deadly, quiet calm. And Aelin's loyal, huge hound with a shining coat and feathery golden tail, Fleetfoot. From across the sea comes Lorcan Salvaterre, a massive fey warrior wrapped in dark metal armor with ruthless onyx black eyes. And down in the ashy nightmare of Morath, keep an eye out for Manon's wild, golden-haired second, Astron Blackbeak, as well as two captives, Alid Locon, a pale, dark-haired servant girl dragging a heavy iron chain around her ankles, and Keltane Rompier, who wears a weird stone collar. Let's look at some of the creatures. Deep in the sewers and ancient catacombs beneath the capital, Aelin encounters the Weird Hounds, towering, terrifying demons crafted from obsidian stone with iridescent veins, serpentine snouts, and razor-sharp stone teeth. Down in Morath, the horror is even worse, as the king's dark experiments have yielded demonic Valg-witchling offspring with skin like black diamond and fangs of pure black stone. But the heroes have beasts of their own. Thanks to her shape-shifting abilities, Lysandra takes on the form of a ghost leopard, a massive, bear-sized feline cloaked in thick white and gray fur with striking pale green eyes, becoming a sleek and unstoppable force of death to protect her friends. Finally, the objects. Goldrin is Aelin's sword. Look for the huge ruby in the pommel that flashes red when it catches light. The Eye of Elena is a blue stone on a chain that gleams in daylight. Weirdstone appears as black stone worked into rings and collars. It looks smooth, heavy, and wrong, like it swallows reflections. You will also see a metal face mask device in interrogation scenes, ratcheted tight and built to hurt. That's how I imagine Queen of Shadows. I hope this helps you see the book more clearly as you read through Book 4. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, bless your algorithm with a like and subscribe. See you next time.